Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be talking about what we have coming in March. I'm so excited. I have had all of these planned out since around, I believe, August of last year. So every month when a new one comes, I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to work with and collaborate with new people every time. And for this particular March abundance work, I got a hold of one of my very good friends, Rhiannon, from Rhiannon Rambles. And she is the epitome of an abundance frequency. And I mean, she's magnetic, okay? There is no one else that I could think of that could really have done this particular month justice. And she is just kicking it in gear. I'm so excited after our little discussion the other day. So I want to tell you about, I'm just going to tell you the basics because she's still working on all that. So I don't even know it. She gave me the rough copy of, what each one is going to be about. I'm keeping it simple so that everybody can take or leave whatever it is of that practice that they want to. No pressure, but oh my goodness. So, it's just so good. All right. So this month, Long Journey is about shifting from force to flow, releasing blocks and fully embodying the frequency of abundance. Instead of chasing manifestations, we are becoming a magnet for our highest timelines through energetic alignment, environment, embodiment, and sovereignty. Each week will have a specific focus to guide participants deeper into their magnetism. So this is the main hashtag. Magnetize, not manifest. That's what I said. She is like that magnet of abundance. And because I follow her, I know she is. And I know she is doing really good, very abundant in her life right now, where a lot of people are not. She is kicking it, let me tell you. So proof is in the pudding, okay? I've said this all along. So here is a link. You have to accept external links to her YouTube, which she's not on. She hasn't hardly been on it this year because she's been over on TikTok and killing it on TikTok. But even when she was a hotline reader, she did really, really good as that. But she's not even doing that anymore. What she's doing is just, oh my gosh, she's magnetic. I just love her. Okay. So anyways, that link takes you over to her YouTube, which she's going to be coming back to YouTube special for this particular month's stuff, as well as I have put also her TikTok, although I don't have TikTok on this, but this is her. I don't have it on this particular thing, on this iPad. I need to get it, unless it automatically did it for me, maybe. Because I have it on my phone. So maybe because they talk to each other, my iPhone and my iPad. But this is her. She is just doing so good. Oh my goodness. I just love her. So then the third one is the link to the divination and spirituality, because all these wonderful people that are doing all these monthly collaborations are doing them in conjunction with my Facebook group, Divination and Spirituality. And other than one or two people, everyone got back to me right away. They were like excited to do this. They wanted to join into more community activity and stuff like that. And it's just fabulous, right? So there's going to be stuff that's put into the Divination and Spirituality group. She also has a big group on Facebook herself, Oracle Obsessed, which I think has like 10,000 people in it. Something like that. She's just a prosperous lady. So, and then, of course, this is to mine Ko-fi shop, where it will be in here. These are all the free things that I have. It will be over here. Now, I believe that she's going to be making some PDFs. So as soon as those are done, I'm probably going to have those in the Facebook group or over here. Maybe even put them in the package with the journal. I'm not sure exactly. We've got a few days yet. I got to get back in touch with her. But let me finish going over what each of these are. So the 4 weeks. The first week is the release and rise. This week focuses on identifying and clearing abundance blocks, limiting beliefs and outdated energetic patterns. Through divination, self-reflection, and intentional release, we are making space for our highest potential. So as I said, the magnetize, not manifest, is the main tag. But each week also comes with its own tag, and then whatever else she's going to be adding to that, right? Which this is release and rise. So I love that the first week is all about getting rid of our old belief systems, just, banishing that stuff. Because in order to be that energy of, or that frequency of abundance and all that, we need to get rid of old beliefs and old patterns and all that. So she's focusing on that in the week 1. Now I've put in a blank page that you can also, I added another one to it, but each one there's a blank page, and if you want to add another one, you just go to the little plus button, you see the picture, have it on after, and just click it, and there's another one. So depending on how much stuff that you work on, whether it's journaling, whether it's tarot spreads, whether it's putting in pictures of something that you've done, like I said, I don't know all that she's going to be adding, but I know that it's going to be based on this. And this is the hashtag. Now, I did create a little, it's difficult to see because it's so tiny, but it takes you back to the contents page. It's a little white frog. And for those who remember my dream from a couple of months ago, which I can't say anything more about it, but remember the white frog? Well, I created artwork on Canva using AI technology with the white frog, because it's all about abundance and embracing that, right? So I am spreading the white frog for everybody. So that is the button that we use in order to get back. The second week is about sacred space. So it says, once we've cleared the internal blocks, we shift to our external environment. This week is about aligning our physical space with our highest frequency, decluttering, feng shui, and bringing in high vibrational elements to amplify magnetism. Ooh, I got goosebumps. So then we've got, again, the main hashtag, and then for the second week, we've got sacred space. Again, there's another blank page so that you can use it however you want, and if you need more space, then you can add more space. But don't use it if you don't need it. Don't add it if you don't need it. So then the third week, it's sacred self. And it says, with our space in alignment, we now focus on the vessel, our bodies. This week is all about embodiment through self-care, remineralization, hydration, and practices that raise our physical frequency, anchoring abundance into our being. Can you tell I'm so excited about this work? I'm so excited. Oh, I'm like a little kid in a candy store. This is like my jam, okay? All of these have been like my jam, but this one, this is foundational for me. So sacred self. And then we move on to the fourth week, magnetic mastery. Those are the hashtags. Now that we've released, realigned, and embodied, it's time to step into full magnetism. This final week is about activating divine attraction, highest timeline alignment, and effortlessly, if I can speak, receiving abundance. So one of the reasons that I used, because at first I was thinking about doing something more like the other, more like modern style journal like formats, but I wanted to go back to where it looks like an old book, like an old book of secrets, because with long talks that I've had with Rhiannon, I know that a lot of her foundation comes back to the secret. And for me, a lot of it comes back to the secret and the law of attraction, law of frequency. She's stepped it up. She's definitely stepped it up, but that's the foundation. It's like ancient secret knowledge. So I want to put it in like the look of an old tome, like we're reopening old ancient knowledge in order to get ourselves back into that frequency that our ancient ancestors knew about. But I also wanted to make all of the, because I'm huge in symbolism, so all of the pages are like golden color and like green. Those are the two colors that I use for prosperity and abundance. Gold is like the big one because all money is based off of technically supposed to be gold, right? It's still not like that anymore, but that's what it was based off of, is gold. And green, abundance. Keep in mind, abundance does not just mean abundance in money. It can be abundance in wealth. It can be abundance in health. It can be abundance in opportunities. It can be abundance in love and really knowledge. Anything in your life that you want more of, that can be abundance. An abundance of self-love, an abundance of psychic activity, an abundance of whatever, right? So I'm so excited about this. And I also wanted to announce on March 1st, we are going to be wrapping up with a live, it's not going to be live on a channel. It's going to be out of the Facebook group, Divination and Spirituality. We have the chat that is right now for the Feb Self-Love. So at 1 o'clock on Saturday, March 1st, we are going to have a little just fun chit chat for anyone that wants to join into the video chat that we're going to be doing right through that Facebook group, chat. So no pressure. You don't have to make it if you don't want to, but if you want to share like some of the, fun things that you did in February for self-love, like I really want to maybe share some of my, inappropriate like self-love statements, from my inappropriate gnome. So we're going to be in there on Saturday the 1st around 1 p.m. So if you want to partake, I just want to let you know. And I am so happy to announce also that I now have a Patreon. And let me see, where is that? Where is it? I've got to put it, there we go. I'm still learning how to maneuver this. Here we go. Maybe. I don't even know what I'm doing. I do not know. Okay. I'm not sure on here. I don't normally do it on my iPad. I do it off of my computer. But I have 3 different tiers. One is a tier for all the things that I don't talk about in public. So a lot of my maybe unpopular thoughts or things that might get me censored, maybe sometimes inappropriate things or just stuff like that. So that's the taboo kind of topics, stuff you just it's more of a private setting kind of conversations. So I've started that. I already did my first video for that. I'm also going to be doing collaborations in that one with other people that want to join in with certain topics, taboo topics, unpopular opinions topics, stuff like that. And the second tier is for everybody that wants to learn more about how to grow your channel. Because the last few months, my channel, if you hadn't noticed, has grown significantly. And it's still growing because I have found some certain things that really help with it. But let me tell you, over the years, there's a lot of things that I have tried that either work or don't work. And because also things are changing all the time. And so I'm going to be giving tips for everything that I know about YouTube growth, okay, in that particular tier. And then the third tier is all about, the second tier has everything from the first tier, okay, the taboo tier. The second tier is the social media tier. And the third tier is the ascension tier. And that is also showing people how to, what, like, programs that I've used in order to make decks, how I brainstorm ideas, how to actually use the programs, like, well, I'm not going to give that away, but what programs I use to make my digital planners, everything, how to make them, everything. So if you want to make even a digital guidebook or something, I can actually show you, and it's PDF. It ends up turning out to be PDF, but I used a few different programs in order to get my end results. So they can be as detailed as you want or not as detailed. But I know a lot of people have a certain aesthetic that they're looking for. So I want to just enable other people, but also not giving all of my time and everything that I've learned away for free, because a lot of that stuff I've had to pay for in order to learn it. So that is also the third tier, which would include all the other tiers. And I am going to have free videos and stuff like that that I don't have over here, because another thing that I've learned is to not have too many videos. Don't release a video every day, but I'll get into more on that as well in my second tier on Patreon. So anyways, that's enough of the special announcements. I'm looking forward to March. I'm so excited for what is coming, and thank you for spending this time with me, and I'm sending you love always.